Hello, fellow Wolverines. Welcome back to WOLV TV SportsCenter. My name is Gabby Miller.
And I'm Zach Warshaw.
Today we're going to cover the men's basketball Big Ten championship run against Purdue, Maryland, and Wisconsin, and look ahead to our men's and women's March Madness fate in baseball's last game against USC.
In the Big Ten tournament, your Michigan men's basketball team snapped their 3-game losing streak and replaced it with a 3-game winning streak heading into March Madness. Our first game against 6-seeded Purdue resulted in our 3rd win against them this season with a score of 86-68. After being down 6-0 to start the game, Michigan clawed back and never gave up the lead again for the remainder of the game. Danny Wolf secured a double-double with 18 points and 11 rebounds, while Vlad Golden and Trey Donaldson followed with 15 and 13 points respectively. The next game against 2-seeded Maryland was a lot more of a nail-biter, ending with a score of 81-80. The game was decided by a layup from Trey Donaldson with less than half a second left on the clock. Danny Wolf and Vlad Golden put the team on their back and both achieved double-doubles with over 20 points scored and over 10 rebounds, while Trey Donaldson was very close with 12 points and 9 assists. In what seems to be par for the course for the Michigan basketball team this year, turnovers were yet again a major issue. We turned the ball over 19 times, which resulted in 29 points for Maryland.
This massive win against Maryland led Michigan to face 5-seeded Wisconsin in the Big Ten Tournament Championship. This was Michigan's record-extending 6th Big Ten Tournament Championship appearance and was a back-and-forth battle the whole game. This was a defensive battle throughout the entire game, with both teams going through massive shooting slumps. The first half was a 3-point shootout where neither team succeeded, with Wisconsin shooting 4 for 24 from the 3, while Michigan shot 3 for 17. This led to a 2-point lead for the Badgers at the half, but with a halftime score of just 23-21. Michigan kept their slow start going in the second half, going scoreless for the first 3 minutes of the half, giving Wisconsin a 7-point lead that they kept for a while, but a Will Cheddar 3 and 2 Danny Wolf buckets tied the game with nearly 6 minutes to go. For the rest of the game, the Wolverines held the Badgers to 1-12 from the field, and 5 straight points from Trey Donaldson gave Michigan the lead with under 2 minutes to go. Michigan secured the win in their 4th Big Ten Tournament Championship, making Dusty May the first ever first-year coach to win it. Vlad Golden was named the tournament's most outstanding player and was named to the all-tournament team alongside Danny Wolf.
The Michigan Wolverines secured 3 Quad 1 wins in just 3 days to claim the 2025 Big Ten Tournament title. Despite this accomplishment, Michigan was awarded only a 5 seed by the Crooked Committee and faces arguably the most challenging draw of any single-digit seed ever, traveling to Denver on short rest to take on a strong 12-seed UC San Diego squad. The matchup tips off late at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on March 20th, and the odds makers favor Michigan by just 2.5 points, reflecting the Tritons' reputation as one of the best 12 seeds in recent tournament history. However, the Wolverines' size advantage with 2 7-footers and a knack for winning close games could prove crucial. UC San Diego enters the tournament as Big West champions with a 30-4 record, having completed their transition from Division II to Division I eligibility this year. While their schedule lacked high-profile wins, they went 2-1 in Quad 1 games and excelled in key areas, ranking 30th in defensive efficiency and forcing turnovers at a high rate, which sucks for us. Leading scorer Aniwaniwa Tate Jones with 19.5 points per game thrives in the lane and draws fouls at an elite level, while sharpshooters Tyler McGee, shooting 38.6% from 3, and Hayden Gray, 42.8%, provide perimeter threats. Defensive anchor Norden Kapich, 6'8", will be tasked with slowing down Michigan's front court. The Wolverines' high turnover rate could be a concern against UCSD's aggressive defense, making this an intriguing first-round battle. Hopefully, Trey Donaldson will continue the trend of players named Trey wearing the number 3 as a guard for Michigan, being monsters in March.
The University of Michigan women's basketball team earns an at-large bid to the 2025 NCAA tournament, securing the number 6 seed in the Birmingham 3 Regional. They will face number 11 seed Princeton or Iowa State in the first round set for Friday, March 21st at Notre Dame in South Bend, Indiana. This marks Michigan's 13th NCAA tournament appearance and 7th in the last 8 years. Under head coach Kim Barnes-Arico, who has led the program to 8 NCAA bids, the Wolverines enter with a 22-10 record, including a semifinal run in the Big Ten tournament. The team boasts all Big Ten second-teamers Olivia Osen and Silas Swords, both of whom have earned all freshman honors. Good luck and go blue.
On Sunday, March 16th, the University of Michigan baseball team delivered a dominant 11-0 run rule victory over USC in 7 innings to close out the series. The Wolverines took an early lead in the first inning with 2 runs, followed by a big second inning, which they scored 5 more. Mitch Voigt put up a crazy line in more ways than one against USC, going 3 for 3 with 3 runs and 4 RBIs. Also, notable contributions by Colby Turner, who had 3 hits and a career-high 6 RBIs, and Benny Casillas, who scored 3 times in the game. On the mound, Kurt Barr pitched 6 scoreless innings, striking out 4 and allowing just 5 hits, while Will Rogers struck out 3 in his lone inning to secure the shutout. Okay, so for March Madness, I want who you think is going to win it, who's the top seed you think is going to get bounced early, and who your Cinderella is.
Okay, unfortunately, I think in my final 2, I do have both top seeds. I'm gonna say Florida, okay. Duke taking it all.
I agree with you with Florida. I don't trust Duke to make it all the way. I think Fair. Even if Cooper Flagg is back, he's not 100%.
I mean, I have a curse. Every year I make a March Madness bracket. Well, I make multiple, but the ones that I put Duke in, they let me down every year.
Yeah,
I'm
like
tempted,
Florida.
But it hurts.
Okay, who do you think is a good team that's going to get bounced really early?
That's a tough one. Who are you thinking for that?
I want to say Duke.
Really?
But no, I'm
really?
not. Okay, in an unbiased way, I'm saying Michigan State because they can't shoot the 3. It's not because I'm a Michigan fan. It's because they're like 330th in 3-point shooting, which is just not going to work in March Madness.
I would love a Marquette upset, but unfortunately, I do think they are going to have a good run in this March Madness tournament. Who do you have winning it all?
Florida.
Florida?
I know they're number 1 seed.
Well, now I know why you agreed with me so much there.
Yeah. I know they're number 1 seed, and picking a 1 seed is always like, well, it's really safe. Mm-hmm. But Florida's just destroying everyone they play. So I really see them winning it all.
Well, do you have a lower seed or a Cinderella story you see going far?
I'm not going to say UCSD.
I am. For me, that is my Cinderella story, unfortunately. It hurts. I'm going to make a bracket where I have Michigan going very far. But in my realistic one, I do have them upset.
Not like a lower seed. I like Creighton over Louisville, and I think they're going to make a pretty big run. Also, I'll just say the Grand Canyon Antelopes, because why not? I don't think they're going to make it all the way, but they can definitely beat 1 or 2 teams.
That might be the most Zach Warshaw answer.
Thank you so much for watching another episode of WOLV TV SportsCenter. My name is Zach Warshaw.
And I'm Gabby Miller.
Who's got it better than us? Nobody.